It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
The challenges and opportunities keep coming for this rookie QB as he makes his first playoff start, and he's got to do it on the road. I know he played in some big environments collegially, but there is nothing like playoff football in the NFL. Buckle up, young man. Enjoy this challenge.
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Sending him on the dime. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Number 7. It's a gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
On first down, they'll run. Jukes a man, he's running free. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. He'll deliver in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
First down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here for Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Stafford's pass.
And he's taking chances like that and help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
And the Rams, first down.
On first down, it's Scatterboo. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Scatterboo on 3rd. And he'll go down here at the 16. Goes for a gain of just 1. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Adams put in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Patterson takes down the extra point. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Jukes away from one. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Rams 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Stafford now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. 2-2, but it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 37.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got it downfield with the edge. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Trying the right side. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Rams 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And a Rams First down. First and 10.
What a jolt to start that drive.
Line.
They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Stafford. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Stafford now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to
Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
Running with Scatterboo. And so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Stafford from the gun. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Room here for Scatterboo. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Rams 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And then the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to run.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Rams 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And a Rams
New set of downs for him, and
first
starts
down.
at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to
2nd and 6 coming up here.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action now for Stafford.
41-yard line.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to number
All
29.
plays on the table here for 3rd
It's
and
a gain
3.
of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stafford. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
A loss of 7.
This offense has been
It's
in a
4th
rhythm,
down.
settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that
Ethan
rhythm just a little
Evans
bit.
in punt
Kind of
formation
reminds me,
for the
Kate, in
Rams.
baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Signal for
And the fair
and
catch
taken.
secured here at the
Cowboys
16.
take over 1st and 10.
Another drive coming up for this
At their own
Dallas offensive
17-yard
unit.
line.
And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Rams. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Rams and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that
pickup.
1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Scadaboo. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the
at
40-yard
40-yard
line now,
line.
this is 1st and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now
Second up to throw. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
A gain of 47 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw here for Stafford. Called in by Adams over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards on the
Before we can get a snap off 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the Rams 1st down.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It's Stafford once more. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Back to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not